All right, Shalom. All praise is going on to Yahweh Bashmi Shai, Baha Kodash Rakah, the Lord to the apostles and the elders, a great millstone, GMS. Peace and blessings to the elect. This is another edition of GMS News and Prophecy. And I just want to give a quick earthquake update. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to actually get into this when it actually happened. But it was some breaking news dealing with the country of Oman, and it was a earthquake measuring 4.5 on Richter scale, recorded off of Oman coast. This is at the Times of Oman.com, and I'm just going to read into it. It says an earthquake measuring 4.5 on the Richter scale was recorded off the Oman coast on Friday afternoon, with the epicenter around 290 kilometers south of Salalah, according to a statement from the Earthquake Monitoring Center at Sultan Qaboos University. All right. Then it says another earthquake measuring 4.9 on the Richter scale had been recorded off the coast of Oman last month on December 19, 2017, around 320 kilometers from this particular city. And the reason why I was compelled to, still bring this out was the fact that we are in 2018, the year of prophecy, and these different news reports come out daily. Sometimes, you got to catch back up because, things happen so quickly and so fast, but, you still want to bring these things out through the spirit. And then you'll go through different other reports that may come out a couple of days later, and it's even more heavier things that happen. Like, for example, I have another article that's dealing with these earthquakes. Right, this is earthquake today. No, this is CBSNews.com. Right, and I'm bringing this all out just to attest to the prophecies of the earthquakes in diverse places, which Yahweh Shai prophesied about. Now, this is the same day. Now, the first article we read was in Oman, which is in the Middle East. Okay, and they had an earthquake a month before on December 19th, and they had one that happened in January 19th. Now, this is from the same day, but in a whole other part of the world. This is in Mexico, right? So it says 6.3 magnitude earthquake hits off Mexico coast. All right, it says a 6.3 magnitude earthquake struck offshore Friday in Mexico's Gulf of California, but there were no immediate reports of damage. The U.S. Geological Survey says the Friday morning quake was centered about 48 miles northeast of Laredo in the waters between the states of Baja California Sur and Sonora. The USGS reports that it struck at a depth of 6 miles. It says the area is a desert coastline dotted with small towns and fishing villages popular with U.S. tourists who park their recreational vehicles at seaside campsites. Yolanda Vallejo, owner of Rivera del Mar RV park in Laredo, said the quake didn't even give her a start. We felt similar earthquakes, she said. No damage. My plates didn't even fall over. It says a powerful magnitude 8.1 earthquake shook southern Mexico back in September that left 32 people dead, brought down buildings, and triggered tsunami warnings. Right now, this is the same day, so that's why I'm, bringing this out. It's the 22nd now, and this happened on the 19th. But I was just looking through, and I said, "Wait, damn! It's earthquakes all over the place. And this is over the weekend. So this is dealing with what Yahweh Shai said. All right, and I'm gonna get that scripture, and let's see. Okay, matter of fact, here we go. Now this is from USA Today, right? Now, like I said, unfortunately, I wasn't able to bring these reports out when they happen. Babylon gets to you with all this working, these long hours, but I'm still bring it out. Right now, this is from the day before. This is Thursday, January 18th, 2018. It says almost 250 earthquakes shake Reno area in past week. That's 250 earthquakes. Okay. I'm gonna get into it. It says Reno, Nevada. Reno's southern neighborhoods have been shaking ever so gently for 7 days now. It says if you live there near Galena High School or where the Mountain Rose Highway goes below Interstate 580, you likely haven't felt much, if anything. But earthquake detecting instruments in the area have picked up almost 250 small tremors since late January 11th. That's over 200 earthquakes, man, in this one particular area. Okay? That's heavy, man. Because eventually what these things do is they look small when you report on them individually, right? But over time, these quakes, they're shaking up things in the earth, man, underneath the earth's surface. So then when bigger, more devastating earthquakes come, it's because this area has been quaking for so long. It's just like a volcano. You know, a volcano may erupt here and there every now and then, or it may rumble, or send out plumes of smokes, plumes of smoke every couple of years, but then eventually that thing erupts, man. Okay, and matter of fact, that's going on over there in the Pacific Islands right now, like in Indonesia, in Papua New Guinea. Over there, they got these different volcanoes blowing out plumes of smoke. They're erupting, but they've been doing, showing those different signs over years, over time. So then eventually you get these big eruptions to where the whole islands and different places got to evacuate. So with these earthquakes, these tremors and these things that happen over time, they lead to bigger things, man. Okay? I'm going to read down, right? It says, matter of fact, let me read this. It says January 9th, little damage as magnitude 7.6 quake hits in sea north of Honduras. December 27th, earthquakes rattle San Jose, but not the big one. November 30th, magnitude 4.1 earthquake strikes Delaware, right? So it says the magnitude would have had to increase to a 4.0 or more for many people to feel it indoors, kind of like a truck striking a building, according to the U.S. Geological Survey. Nearly everybody feels a magnitude 5.0 quake, 10 times stronger than a magnitude 4.0. While earthquakes in northern Nevada are commonplace, the Silver State is the third most seismically active state in the nation. So that's why you hear these different reports about, like they say, the big one happening in California. Because of this happening, that happening, these things could explode to a big seismic quake that could damn near shake up the whole country and break California apart. But these are things that affect whole cities, whole states even, all right, where people might have to evacuate. So it says swarms of small earthquakes can sometimes act as warning systems for larger events to come. And that's what I was saying. You got small earthquakes and then they can erupt to bigger quakes, man. It says scientists can't tell if this swarm will die off or yield something larger, Smith said. But if they do, we want to be on top of it, he said. In a way, it's kind of a heads up. All right. So that's dealing with this earthquake in Nevada. Okay, Reno, Nevada, over 250. Now, dealing with this California earthquake, all right, this is from the Daily Star. This was published on the 19th as well. It says it will happen. California big one earthquake to spark firestorms in worst scenario. It says large swaths of California could be ravaged by an outbreak of raging infernos in the wake of a big one. Earthquake that will happen, a USGS geologist has warned. All right. It says earlier this month, around 9.8 million people were shook up by a magnitude 4.4 earthquake that rumbled the Bay Area of Berkeley on Thursday morning. No fatalities or injuries were reported, but shaking was felt 150 miles away from the epicenter near the dangerous Hayward Fault. The Hayward Fault, which runs along the foot of the East Bay Hills, is a feared, seismically active zone thought to be more than 12 years overdue a magnitude 7 or greater earthquake. So this area is basically designated to actually be hit with a bigger earthquake. All right. And these scientists are predicting these things to happen, man. And it says along with infernos, which that's been happening all over California with these different wildfires, you know. But this is the Lord visiting the earth, man. This is see we're in the last days, man. These are the times when Yahweh Shai is going to start shaking you people up. Now it said that it shook up 9.8 million people. So it's nothing for the Lord to make it 20 million, 30 million, 50 million, 100 million people, you know. Especially with hurricanes, earthquakes, you know, these different so-called natural disasters. This is the Lord bringing judgment upon America, man. You know, and all over the world, man. All right. So you know, I'm not gonna go too much further into these articles. I'm gonna post them in the description, the links. But I just want to show how, you know, on this same day, which was last Friday, you had multiple earthquakes in different places, man. All right. So let's go to the scriptures here. All right, let's go to the prophecy. This is Luke 21, all right, and 11. It says, and great earthquake shall be in diverse places, which diverse means different. So it says great earthquakes. You know, not talking like little earthquakes here and there, okay? But these little small earthquakes do lead to, as they say, bigger events. So now everybody's looking at this big 9.0, 9.8 earthquake that's supposed to strike California soon, and that's going to be like the most devastating country. That's like an earthquake this country has ever seen. All right. But you know, like I said, you know, this is just prophecy coming to pass, man, day by day, man, hour by hour. Like I said, man, sometimes, you know, it's hard for me to even keep up. But through the Spirit, I do my best, you know, to bring this information out, because this just helps boost our faith, man. You know, when you wake up in the morning, or, you know, throughout your day, you hear something happen, or you see something happening, or a brother may post something, or speak on something in the Spirit, you know. So I just want to put this out there. You know, we're definitely in the times of the end, man. All right. You know what? I'm going to jump down to verse 13, where it says, and this shall turn to you for a testimony. Now, of course, when you read the verse above, it's talking about persecution. But the scripture says that the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy. So that's what spirit that, you know, the brothers here at GMS are in. The spirit of prophecy, watching these different signs and these different things in the earth and in the heaven, and seeing how these things come to pass, you know. And what we hear in the ear, like Howard Shai said, we speak on the housetops. We do these lessons and these videos. All right, we go out there on the streets, man. All right, we push out this gospel and good news. And the main thing that I want to say is that the kingdom of heaven is at hand, because look at what's going on. Okay. So I'm going to read verse 11 again. It says, and great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famines and pestilences, and fearful sights, and great signs shall there be from heaven. All right. And this is all before the Lord Yahweh Shai comes back. Okay. All right. So I'm going to read verse 27. It says, and then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory. And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, meaning be confident. Look up. Watch for the signs. You see the chariots, right? It says, for your redemption draweth nigh, which our redemption is the redeeming of the nation of Israel back to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. You know? So, hey, man, these prophecies, man, are coming. The earthquakes, the pestilence, the famine, these things all mean something. All right? And it's the signs of the times before Yahweh Shai makes his return to save the elect. All right? But with that, I'm going to end it there. I'm going to give all praise to Yahweh Bashmi Yahweh Shai. Double honor to the apostles. Shalom to the elect.